Yo, yo, yo. Guess it's working now. I guess it's working now. Yep. Oh, shit. Ah, the fuck. Yo, I know we can take over outstanding. It's working better than it was, I think. Fine. Outstanding. All right, we got UFC 285. Out fucking standing. I am so pumped for this guy. This whole month, March is fucking off the charts. St. Patrick's Day and 4 huge cards and some good boxing cards too. People don't know the new boxes coming up. There's a lot of good ones. Got a new light for the computer. So my green screen will work right over here. Then it'll all be good. See that money right there? You better be putting it on John Jones, or you're a fucking casual. You have no clue about fighting. I don't care if he's a natural heavyweight. People. That's what people want to say. See him up there, defying me. Okay, this is the first fight. This is just the main card, all right, people. We got all week. We got a couple more days, anyways. 4 days in the week. Let me think. 3 days. Bo Nickel versus Jamie Pickett. I like Jamie Pickett. But Bo Nickel is a savage. Penn State, All-American, Division One, fucking champ. He's our hope for America right now. Like, we get some savages in America and freaking not just win a belt, hold on to it. That's why John Jones, at least with John Jones, he keeps that fucking shit. We defend that title fucking 12 times. I know he didn't look great with Reyes or Gustafson number 2. He just destroyed him. He destroyed him. Just like DC. But I'm happy that DC and John Jones are getting along now, I guess. That's a good thing. Or it might be a bad thing. I don't know. Because DC can come back out of retirement and fight heavyweight and fight John Jones again for the third time. Like he did with Stipe, right? I think that would be pretty dope. DC can fight. You know what I mean? One thing about DC, he can fight. But he's a biased motherfucker. Very biased. So yeah, I like Bo Nickel on this one. Like, I don't know. The way I see him transition to three different submissions in less than 30 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever. Just transition, and then he locked it in. I mean, and he can throw his hands. This guy's going to be a problem. He's going to be a serious fucking problem. But my man, Alex Pereira, you got to go up to light heavyweight now, brother. That's my honest opinion. You don't need to cut that weight every time, Here's Gamrod versus Jalen Turner. I like Turner. I like this kid a lot right here. He's got that, let me see. What's he got? That reach? Yeah, he's got the reach. He's got the 5.5-inch reach advantage versus Gamrod. Gamrod is a savage. He's a savage. Minus 170. He just came off a loss. I remember that fight. These lines change, people. These lines are probably changed already. I could actually check this in a couple months. Actually, let's go back. Bo Nickel minus 1,400 over Jamie Pickett. Plus 850. Yeah, there's some live dogs on this card, man. I'm telling you right now. Not this one. I don't think so. I think Bo Nickel's too good. But this one right here, minus 170 for Gamrot. I think this should be more even. I think it should be more even, in my opinion. 20, 21 and 2, 13 5. I don't know about that one. And they started out with John Jones as a fucking underdog. I should have I don't bet, but I should have bet. I might put my parlay, $10-20 parlay, like 5 fights, something like that. How my buddies throw it over there, rush out on the there, put 10, 20 or 50 on the card, and just fucking pick like fucking 5 figures or something. Set up for free, set up a bragging rights, you know what I mean? Just John Jones, it's guaranteed money, people. I don't care how scary Khan is. John Jones is scary. All right, he's a scary friggin' Bruce Banner, friggin' Sativa. Nice and warm after a train. Oh, yeah. After a nice hot shower. And a cold shower, too. Right after. All right, Jeff Neal. Jeff, I don't wanna go against you, brother. You got the same last name as me, spelled the same way, everything. But this Mongolian nightmare right here, he might put you in the Mongolian stretcher. Then I have Neil plus 380 or whatever, minus 500 for heavy favorite. Shavkat, the Mongolian savage. I like this kid. I've always taken this kid. But Jeff Neal's a savage. I know he's just a striker, but he seems to be getting better though at wrestling, takedown defense, everything. He seems to evolve after these 2 losses. 2 wins right away. That's saying something. All right, let's check out the Coleman. The Coleman plus 450 for the Mexicano. My people, Mexican. I hate going against my Mexican people. I really do. But this lady right here is a problem. She's a problem for anybody. Okay, minus 625. Huge favorite. The champion plus 450. I don't know, people. Throw $20 down on the dog. You never know. You never know. Shevchenko didn't look so great the last fight. Oh, shit. She didn't look as great as she usually looks. We'll see. We'll see what happens during the week. Weigh-ins, stare downs, all of that. We'll check it out. See what happens. But Grasso can definitely win this fight. I mean, it's mixed martial arts. You never fucking know. You never freaking know. You know what? Before we go to John Jones, look at this card. 14 fights. Look at all these prelims. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder how they're going to do this. Like 4 early prelims, 5 prelims, and then 5 main events. We'll go through the prelims tomorrow and the next day, and savaging picks after the weigh-ins and stare-downs. Body language. I'll get this. Yeah, but I like John Jones, man. He's Main event. Jones versus Gane. Hey, listen, Gane's a great fighter. Light on his feet, which you have to be. Flat-footed is not a way to fight for anybody. Vacant. But he's got the intern title, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's got the intern title. But John Jones, listen, people, he's been out for 3 years. Look at Suarez the other night. She was out for 3+ years. She picked up right where she left off. You don't think John Jones? You don't think John Jones? You think he would come back just for money? You don't think he already has money? Of course he has money. He wants to come back for legacy. This is all about legacy for John Jones. The baddest motherfucker I've ever seen in there, other than Anderson Silva. GSP. There's so many. Cain Velasquez. I'm glad he's out. John Jones, oh God. I mean, look at 60% like gone. I mean, Jones, I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. I really don't. Especially on Topology, we have a lot of smart people on there, a lot of knowledgeable fighters fight fans. You know, I heard Steamroller. I heard he's like 24th on Topology with picks. Yeah, I mean, when you're a fighter, you know. I got John Jones all day on minus 160. That's probably the lowest you're ever going to see him. I mean, he was a fucking plus 175 when this fight was announced. I was like, what a slap in the face to the greatest of all time. And he will be done. I don't care what anyone says. He's gonna make it look easy, and he's gonna beat him at striking because Jones throws kicks every different way. Axe kicks, question mark kicks, push kicks, sternum kicks, liver kicks, kidney kicks. I mean, head kicks. I mean, low kicks. I mean, every time Gane goes to do something, Jones will be intercepting him. I guarantee it. Like, yeah. If I'm wrong, I'm going to come on right after the fight. I'm going to say, I was fucking wrong. I had no problem with it. It's called humility. But guess what? It's not going to happen. I don't even see this fight going more than 3 rounds. I think 2 rounds, tops 4. And in the 4th round or 3rd round, it'll be over. Because I think Jones, once in the once they start grappling and stuff a little bit or whatever, hellbow's going to happen from John Jones. He's going to put him down. He's going to put him in a crucifix and start fucking raining down elbows, TKO, or he's going to knock him right the fuck out, or he's going to put him to sleep. One or the other. He's going to make a tap. He's never fought a guy like Jones. Never. There's no one. Tai Tuivasa, I like him a lot, but he's not John Jones. Sorry. And even Tuivasa fucking knocked him, he clipped him. But Gane did get up and win that fight. So, Gane's a really good fucking fighter, but he's never fought a guy like John Jones. Never. People, I've been saying this for 3+ years. I cannot wait for John Jones to come back. And he's back. He's back. And I do not see him getting in trouble. I do not see any of that shit happening. He has his old team with him, Jackson Lake, all those guys. He brought all our heavyweight weights in. Dagestanys, I was listening to Dagestanys like a week and 3 weeks ago, saying they were sparring with him for the past year, off and on. They say he's unbeatable. That's Dagestanys. And that's Khabib's father. So the same thing. No one's beating John Jones. He's in a heavyweight. No fuck away. He's a natural heavyweight. It's a natural heavyweight, people. You don't want to be too big. He'll come in around 230 after here. He'll be faster that way. He'll be using that jab. He'll be using the distance. He's very good with defense. I mean, he don't keep his chin up in the air. You know what I mean? We've seen him get hit many times, and he's got the best poker face in the world. Either that, just ignores pain, like I do and like many other people do. You just got to ignore the pain. It's fucking, your adrenaline's going in a fight. You're not thinking about pain. That's the last fucking thing you're worried about. The next day, you deal with the pain. You deal with the pain. The leg kicks, the body kicks, the head kicks. You'll be discombobulated for a couple days or whatever the fuck. What's my name? Where do I go? Where do I live? All that shit, right? That's what happens. Let me check this out. Oh, this fucking Look at these fucking prelims, too. Cody Garbrandt, Trevor Jones, Brunson. Are we get the blonde Brunson? I like I like the guy from South America. Yeah, I think he's a problem in that division. I really do. He's a tough kid. All those guys from South America. I guess when you're in the slave trade, you got to be a tough guy, right? Because that's what they're doing down there in South America. It's a slave trade all over again. Yeah, look at these fights. Every one of these fights is fucking good. This is like, I don't know, 5 shitty fight nights. This is like, I don't know. We get 2 shitty fight nights in a week, in 2 weeks, right? And then we get this gems. Yeah, there's some fucking live dogs in this fucking card, man. Some live dogs. I love that picture right there. The flying knee to Rashad Evans. Even though I like Rashad Evans, and what a change with Rashad Evans. He's such a nice guy now. He does not talk shit no more. Smoking that toad, man. I could go smoke that toad. Man. No bullshit. Las Vegas, Nevada. Why couldn't they have this in like fucking New Mexico or fucking Arizona or LA? They know John Jones has a problem in fucking in Vegas. But let's see. I hope his brothers are there and his wife and kids. I hope or his fiance or whatever. I don't know why they haven't been married yet, but I actually reached out to John Jones this morning because he said he's going to come on my podcast. I know he's a man of his word. I'm like, John, I've been talking to Couch Warriors for 3+ years. Like they're talking shit. I'm like, John Jones gonna beat every heavyweight easily. And I'd love to chop it up with you, John Jones. I'm not a fanboy either. You know what I mean? I'm just looking at a man that I highly respect. That's all. That's all. And you got the evolution of the game, the fight game of mixed martial arts. He did that. And not only that, Anderson Silva. There's a lot of people. GSP, Khabib, Connor. Connor did a lot for the sport. Did a lot for the sport. Even though I'm not a big fan of Connor, I was when he was like 145, when he was calling knockouts and calling the rounds and all that. If he would have stayed at 145, he might still be the champ. Or maybe maybe that Savage from Australia might have fucking beat him. I don't know. Alexander the Great. I don't know. That guy's a problem too. But Dariush, I've been saying that for a long time, for at least 6 months to a year. Dariush is way overlooked. Way overlooked. Actually, he should have fought Islam the last fight. That should have been his fight. That should have been his fight. But it wasn't. Should have, would have, could have. Anybody on this card that they like? Like other than the ones that we all love. You know what I mean? Obviously, we know what we like. Yeah. Let me see. Shevchenko. I definitely like Shevchenko. I like John Jones. I like Nino, but I'm going to take Shavkat. Shavkat. Hold on. Don't make me call it you fucking ass. I didn't work out hard enough today. I don't want to have to work you out. Yeah, get Rod. I can't believe he's on. No, he's not. Minus 70. You know, reached. It's the reach that scares me. With Gamrot, Turner has that reach, and Turner's got 5 fights in a row, all wins. Number 10 versus 7. I don't know. Gamrot, the tarantula, Jalen Turner. He says he has like 10 of them, 10 tarantulas. Nice kid. He's focused, very focused. But Bo Nickel. I would like to see this guy dominate and just start dominating every fight. I hope that's what he does. We'll see what happens. And this main event alone is just off the charts. It's off the charts. And then every fight we have this month is off the charts. Damn, we got Vera, we got Cheeto Vera versus Sanhagen. Even though I like Cheeto Vera, it's usually like on this card. I like both fighters. And I like Gane. You know what I mean? I just like John Jones a lot better. John Jones is my favorite. It's hard. But it's not hard to pick with him. Not against him. I ain't going against Jones ever. He's got that killer instinct. He trains harder than anybody. Look at this, 90% of Tapology, Bo Nickel. Pickett, Jamie Pickett, not there. Well, he's got 2 losses in a row. He's 2-3 in his last 5. Not too good, Jamie. I hope you look pretty good in this fight, you know? Because if you look good in this fight, you could build off that. Bo Nickel's a freaking such a good wrestler. And jiu-jitsu and he controls hands. He's got the total package. And he's got that ginger power. You know what I mean? And that's for real. That shit's for real. It's that Irish. Or that Irish mix. It's like me with the Irish Sicilian mix. It's like that temper, that rage, that anger. And then I got that little bit of German in there. They get the strong Germans. Other than the shitbag fucking Nazis, you know? Yeah, I said it, Nazis. What are you gonna fucking do? Anytime, any place. Look at this fucking look at Jones hitting Rashad with that fucking flying knee. Rashad, nothing against you, brother, because I'm really happy for you, dude. I really am. You found peace, man. He seems so happy. Seems so happy. I want to see everyone like that. Being honest, no bullshit. I really do. I love seeing people happy. That's it. That's it. Yeah, this is really intriguing. This fucking main event. After the last 2 fight weeks, fight nights. Shot. Neil can definitely win this fight. So don't. That's a lot of dog right there. I don't think he's been tested. I don't think he's been tested in the UFC. I mean, he's fought some good guys. I don't think he's been tested. I don't think he's been tested with some, let me see, 32-year-old guy in his peak. And he's got 2-inch advantage. Shot. Neil's going to have to get in close. Take one to give one. You know what I mean? Or slip one fucking slip and rip. Or fucking lateral movement away from that spinning back kick. That fucking Shavkat has. Man, Shavkat's a problem. That kid, Neil, it's a problem. It's gonna be this might be a war. This might go all 3 rounds. Might go to decision. So I got Shavkat here in a KO within 3 rounds or less. Or Neil's going to knock Shavkat out within 3 rounds or less. I don't see this fight going to a decision. I don't. But it could. because both guys are mentally strong, and it's all mental. Well, not everyone knows that. Not everyone's fought. That's the problem. People fucking say they know all about a fight, and they never even been in one fucking fight. Never mind fucking 200, 300 fights. Never mind fucking fights. Sparring in the ring with the best fighters in the fucking gym. Uh, you know, that's what they need to do. Go to a gym, go spar, go to a wrestling gym, go wrestle, go do drills, and go see how humbled you get. You know what I mean? You go in as a heavyweight, as a tough guy, right? And go run around with a really good middleweight and see how good you do. I guarantee you won't do too well. Jamie Pickett. Oh, no. No, this is an intriguing fight for me. I don't know, for some reason. See that? Those are just notes, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like short money. You know what I mean? It really is short money. But when you like that about, I don't know, 100 snaps like that, off from one pick, picking John Jones. You want to take Cyril guy that's 1-2 in his last 3. John Jones ain't 1-2 in his last 3. You know, it was close. He wasn't training. Wasn't training for these guys. He said, he wasn't even nervous at all. He wasn't. I don't know. I think the right move was to go to heavyweight. And you got to remember how much time was he had. How much time was he suspended altogether? Like if you put them all together, that's all time. He wasn't taken. He wasn't in wars. Wasn't in, leaving parts of his soul in the octagon. I think he's going to be the heavyweight champ, and I think he's going to be there until he wants to give it up. I think Francis is going to fight one boxing match. He's going to realize it's going to take him a couple years to become used to throwing his hands, and that's it, without being tired. And, I think he comes back. I think he fights John Jones, and I think he loses to John Jones. But at least he'll have 20 mil, 30 mil from the boxing match, and then he'll make like 20 mil fighting John Jones too. So then he'll have that security and that mindset. He's good for the rest of his life. For him, his mother, his people. You know what I mean? I understand where he's coming from. I get it. But they have highest paid heavyweight ever. But we don't really know that, do we? No, we don't. We don't know. We have no idea. Because these fighters don't want you to know how much they're getting paid. And it's not about fucking business. But they have to do it for the fighting for every state, for every commission. They have to have what the fighters getting paid. But on the side, on the down low, sponsorship, all kinds of different things, side deals. That's what they do, and they get paid. It was like when people were saying Fedor only made $150,000 for that Bellator card, the last, his retirement fight. He wouldn't get out of bed for $150,000. All right, people. He made about $2+ million, maybe $4 million, $4 million for that fight. I know you people are going to say, hold that up. Pay-per-view, 3 months later, they get pay-per-view points. Both. Fedor and Ryan Bader. And the co-main, and I think anyone that's a champion, I'm pretty sure everyone on the main event gets a piece. Champions get more of a percentage. It all depends on what your contract is, obviously. Certain fighters in the UFC, they don't even have managers, none of that shit. They have a trainer. They have, they call Shelby themselves, and Shelby calls them, and he works, and they work out deals with them. Women and men, they work out their own deals. They don't sign no fucking promoter or anything. They don't need a promoter. They got Dana White, but they don't get no whatever they're fucking called, useless. Whatever the fuck they're called. Man, a representative, basically a representative, and they take fucking a third or 40% of their money for doing what? When they can fucking they get iron out their own fucking. They don't even talk about them. Get a translator. It'll cost you a lot less. Honestly, it would. It'll cost you a lot less. Hope everyone's having a nice day out there. Hope everyone's training hard. Spring, summer will be here before you know it. And you could be in great, shredded shape, ready to go 12, 24 rounds. You ain't going to be tired after 8 rounds or fucking 6 rounds. I see these guys get tired, right? And I'm like, what the fuck do you train for? You don't know how to fucking settle down your fucking heart rate? Man, learn how to breathe. Breathe through your nose, slowly out your mouth. Slow down the heart rate. It's very simple. So when they're saying to John Jones, get your fucking waterfall, find that waterfall, can ride you, my brother. Boston #1 son, Bobby Nizzo. Absolutely, brother. If anyone got something to say about it, they're not too far away, and no one ever does. What's that tell you? How you feeling, Ken? I hope everything's going, brother. I hope everything's going good. God bless your mom. I'm sure she's in a better place. I'm sure she's looking over you. She's the angel now, brother. And she's a special woman. You know why? And your father. Because they brought you here. And look at you, brother. You're like a stand-up guy. I did some kettlebells at work. Got my beef teriyaki sushi rental box. And, that's good for you. Avocado roll and miso soup. Yeah, that's good shit. Beef. Yeah. Thanks, you, brother. I miss my. Yeah, I know. I know that, brother. Like, I miss my mother, bro. I miss my mother, but I do talk to her. Like, talked to her a couple weeks ago. But they're coming off all the pain meds and shit, and the methadone and all that shit. So pretty soon they'll be back to normal again and happy, and they'll come back. You know what I mean? Because I already offered to go there, bring them back, but it would be a nightmare. It would really be a fucking nightmare. You don't have to thank me, Ken. That's what friends are for, brother. I still feel like I lost half of my soul. It will take, yeah, 'cause everyone grieves differently, Ken. I told you this, when it happened, when you told us, you're gonna grieve for a long time, but she wouldn't want you to, Ken. She wouldn't want you to grieve. She'd want you to miss her, obviously, but she would be saying, "Don't worry about that. You're gonna see me one of these days. When it's your time. You know what I mean? And they ain't gonna come for a long, long time, brother. She's in a better place, bro. If she was suffering, she's definitely in a better place, bro. That's what you gotta remember, bro. And you gotta know she's definitely an angel looking over you, bro. She's definitely an angel. I have no doubt I'm a spiritual person. I'll prove it to you, Ken. Even though I'm a savage, brother, I read this every morning, brother. I read a page out of this. Jesus listens. I've already read the Bible so many times, so these are kind of better. You know what I mean? It's a day scripture. You know what I mean? It just starts you up with a positive attitude. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. It's gonna take a long time, Ken. Because you know what I noticed, Ken? Like a lot of guys I grew up with that were savages. Once their mom and dad died, they went way too early, way too early with the junk, drinking, the junk, like everything, cocaine, whatever. You know, it's like they lost like their best friends. And I can honestly say I could talk to my mother back in the days, even at the beginning of this 5 years. March 8th will be 5 years. In the first year, I was talking to my mother almost every day, and I was sharing all kinds of emotions with her and shit. And I love my mother, so yeah, there's nothing to be ashamed of about that, brother, at all. What the hell is it saying, Ken? Savages loves and cry for their mama boy. Oh, absolutely, dude. Dude, Alexander Great. You know one thing about all conquerors way back in history, they all had a mother that they were scared of, or that they respected, and that they listened to, brother. So you can go check that out. Alexander the Great, um, all of them, all of them, all of the fucking, all of the people that killed millions of people, Genghis Khan, all of them. I John Bon Jones cries every time you bring up his mama. Dude, I never even brought up his mother. I never even brought up his mother. Didn't John Jones say he was like molested or something when he was younger? Well, here's the deal, people. I guess the tweet was removed the next day or something. He grew up with two bigger brothers, and he has a scar on his head. That's from his brother Chandler Jones. That was a Patriot, won 3 rings here, defensive end. And you know what's weird, Ken? Your comments are coming up on an iPad earlier than they're coming up on here. I think John Jones' mom passed away. Yeah, she did. She did, brother. I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure she did. Did he have a white mother? Or did he have did his father remarry and have a white mother or something? Or a stepmother? I know he lost his real mother. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure. I don't know, Ken. But I know John Jones gets really emotional. You're right. There's nothing wrong with crying as a man, Ken. I've cried many times, bro. You know what? If you don't cry, it's all inside you. And you leave something inside you like that, you're just gonna fucking blow up. You're gonna lose it. You end up doing 20 fucking years. And with you'll be like my stepfather. You'll sign paperwork that you don't understand. You get fucking you get sent to Italy like that's where he was born. But he grew up here his whole life, Ken. Since he was like fucking 2 years old or 1 years old. He's in diapers when he was here. You know what I mean? When he was growing up. So yeah, I remember him. He grew up right in the neighborhood that I grew up in my first 10 years. So yeah, I am that sucks, bro. They were good to me. They were good to the people I know because they got my stepfather's charges dropped. It was just for a couple pills. But the guy he was with was a snitch piece of shit. I'm 100% sure both his parents are black. Yeah, I think they are, bro. I think that. Oh, so it's his fiance that was white. But I think John, if his mom did pass, which I think she did, I think his father's got a white girlfriend or something. Because I always see another white lady there too when they're sitting in the crowd, when they're standing in the crowd in the front row. I always see a white lady with them. With a white woman that. Ernie and Bert. Hey, look at Pulse Reloaded. He says, "What's up, Ken? What's up, Granite? What's up, Pulse? Fucking Texas brother. This weekend, UFC 285. Yeah, so I got the slideshow here, guys. Check it out real quick. We'll go to see. That's where you're gonna be making money if you go on John Bones Jones and Shavkat, and there's some live dogs. This guy, I don't know how you can't. I don't think he's gonna lose. I don't think Bo Nickel's gonna lose. And we got Gamrot. I like Jalen Turner. He's got the reach advantage. He might be a live dog. I mean, no, he's an underdog. I'm sorry. He's an underdog. But these lines are going to change. We all know that. My great grandmother was a Mongolian warrior. I can say that because someone picked up my granddaddy off a dirt road in China somewhere during World War One. Post roller, you back and John Jones and Shavkat. Yep, both. I believe you, man, bro. I believe you, dude. I always take Mongolians. I always take the Mongolians. They aren't they? I know they're in China, but aren't they their own separate, like kind of like we have separate states here in America? Aren't they their own state there or province? They don't identify as Chinese. I'm nervous about the Jalen Turner pick, though. Yeah, Gamrot's a savage. But guess what? Pulse. He's got a 5-inch advantage, reach advantage. Turner, and he can throw his hands. He can throw his fucking hands. He's very confident. But Gamrot is in his prime. He's in that man strength, fucking 28, 32, and 35. I don't know. I was strong at fucking 17. I don't fucking know. When I was younger. Mongolia is their own nation. Mongolia is their own nation, and it's a pretty big country, only smaller than China and Russia. It's a country sandwiched between. Oh, okay. I thought Mongolia was part of China. I thought Mongolians were Chinese. They just had a certain part of like Dagestan is part of fucking Russia, right? So same idea as Dagestan with or it's a separate country is what you're saying. I didn't know that. I'm good with geography too. I never knew that. I thought Mongolia was part of China, and they just don't consider themselves Chinese. They consider themselves Mongolian. You know what I mean? And I know Mongolians and savages. I know that. I know some Chinese friends of mine that are savages. You're one of them too, Ken. You're a savage. The way Gamrot grappled with Ahmad makes me think he might submit Turner. Oh, Gamrot got it all, man. Mongolians are 1500s. Mongolians pre-1500s were born horseback elite archers. So they were like the Indians in the Midwest right there where Pulse is, where they hang up beside the horse and shoot the arrows, and people couldn't shoot them. Badass saber and a small shield, and had their own wrestling strong style. They were complete savages and took over the known world 1200s. Well, I know China's 4,000 years old. I know that. So they've been on this planet and they've been established way before a lot of other countries. Probably one of the first countries. Yeah, they're in the top, 5 countries in the world way before the United States was here, but it was all Indians. From what I know, I think people had a lot more technology than we had. I think we're all being lied to. Ken, we can get deep on fucking that shit, bro. Gamrot only fought the best, toughest guys. Oh yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. That's what I'm worried about here, Ken. That's what I'm worried about right here, brother. Shavkat. I don't think he's fought. I think this is going to be the toughest guy he's fought, literally. I think, I know he's not a great wrestler. I know he's not, but he's an athlete. He's explosive. He hits hard. He's fought some really good guys. Obviously, we all know that. But this kid's special. There's something about this kid. He is special. He is special. And I was leaning towards Neil, but now I'm going towards Shavkat. You talked me into it. You and Jay. You guys were like talking about it last night, and I'm like, you know what? They're right. I think I was being a little biased. I never won against Shavkat. Never. I've always taken him. Gamrot only fought the best and toughest guys. Yeah, that's true. And that's what John Jones never fought. He fought all legends. That's what he used to say all the time. I fight big, scary guys all the time. And that's what he does. And guess what? He's the scariest motherfucker because he's smart. And he kicks a lot better than God. He has a lot more kicks than God. Like, people don't understand this. He uses range, distance, IQ. We know he's got a chin. He's taking uppercuts right on the money. Didn't see him coming. Never went out. John Jones is going to make history, and no one's going to be able to fucking say he ain't the GOAT. And Ngannou's going to make $20 million, $30 million on one boxing match. He's going to realize he ain't going to be able to box. Not that he can't box. He's going to realize, wow, keeping your hands up for 12 rounds is not fucking easy. Especially as a big heavyweight like him. It's really hard. So good luck with that one. But he did do the right thing. He stood up and did the right thing. And maybe other fighters will do the same thing. I love to unionize these guys. I would love to unionize these guys. Because then we'd have a border. On the union. We'd have 10, 15 guys on the board, or a woman, whatever. You know what I mean? We'd have a president, the business manager's the boss right there. We'd have a president, a vice president, secretary, treasurer. We'd have a fucking sergeant line. We'd have executive board. We'd have all that. So it would create a bunch of jobs. It would protect the mixed martial artists. When they're done with fighting, having mental problems, they'd be able to go dental, physical. They'd be able to go talk to counselors, and it wouldn't cost them nothing. A little money comes out of their paychecks for fighting every fight. And then 5-10 years, they have annuity like I have in my union. And fuck the 401ks. Those things ain't no good from what I hear. What if John wins and then pisses hot after the fight? Will y'all be surprised? I don't he never looked like a guy that did roids to me. Maybe if he was trying to heal or something from an injury. Heavyweight John Jones is just 60 pounds more of a serial killer energy. I agree, Ken. I think he's going to be 230. I think he's going to be 230 when he fights Saturday night. I don't think 230, 240 tops. And he would not be fighting if he wasn't used to this weight. People were saying last time, he's big, he's going to get tired. John Jones never gets tired. Never gets tired. You will not see him get tired. You will see Gane get tired. You will not see John Jones get tired. That's casual city. People that talk like that, they're casuals. And there's nothing wrong with being a casual. I'm not saying nothing bad about casuals. Ngannou going after that Fury money. Well, I guess he's trying to fight who called out Fury 3 times. I cannot believe I'm forgetting boxing names. Fucking hottest hitter in the fucking in boxing. He had 3 fights with fucking Tyson Fury. He lost all of them. Yeah, so I guess he's fighting him. Wilder. Yeah. I think he's fighting Wilder Pulse. I think they signed contracts, or they're about to sign contracts. The heaviest hitter in boxing versus the heaviest hitter in fucking MMA. And I don't think there's any disputing that he is the hottest puncher in MMA. See what he did to Overeem? I thought he took his head off his fucking body. I've never seen anyone get hit that hard, except for me hitting guys. I guess friends of mine told me it's not like a shotgun blast going off every time. I'm very lucky. I never killed nobody, like way back in the days. I'm very, very lucky. I don't know my strength. I hit hard with both hands. But once he makes that 20 million or 30 million in one fight, then he'll come back to the UFC and he will fight John Jones. John Jones is going to beat every one of them easily. It's not even going to be close. It's not even going to be close. Hey, I I like to see a bet right now, guys. Pulse and Ken. I like to see a bet right now that Gane says he has an injury or something or a stomach ache, and then Jones has to fight that Russian guy. And I'll show you, I'll prove to people, John Jones is going to make it look easy. It doesn't matter who he's fighting. He's going to make it look easy. People don't understand. You think about all the time he was suspended, right? He never went to wars. And if he did go to the wars, it was the last couple fights. He wasn't even training for those fights. He wasn't even training. Yeah, Wilder. Yeah, I said it a while ago, brother. Wilder. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I can't remember. Wilder. I heard Wilder and Francis fighting. That's what I heard. But Tyson Fury will keep his word and will give Francis a fight if no one else does. Tyson Fury is good like that. And Tyson Fury will give him a box and fucking listen. Because he can slip that right hand. He slipped up the Wilders for 3 fights. The first fight, he caught him. And he caught him a couple times in the third fight, too. He caught him a couple times. In all 3 of the fights. So he hits hard. It will be all about heavyweight John Jones this Saturday. If he fights that Russian guy or God, no one really cares. It's all about Jones to win or lose Saturday. I know he's going to win. I know he's going to win, Ken. I know he is. I know for a fact he is. And Ken, we can't really say that. How long since '93, I've been watching UFC, right? I've been watching fighting since first grade or before first grade. But I've been watching controlled violence, boxing since 9 years old. And I know fighting very well. I've been in many fights myself. I boxed myself. I know fighting. I know the mentality. John Jones is never going to lose. He's never going to lose. He's going to be the greatest all time, undefeated. He's going to get that fucking 12-6 elbows. That's going to go off his record. The picograms or whatever the fuck. Pulse. I forgot to answer you. I don't think he does steroids, but he might have. He might have for to heal injuries or something. You know what I mean? He never won the plot of a fight. You know what I mean? I think they all use roids, all of them. But he never looked like a guy that used roids. You know what I mean? He just doesn't look like a guy that used roids. I never used roids. Pulse, never. I mean, I've done a shot a week, like a cycle is 12 weeks. So you do a shot once a week in your ass or in a fat cell place where there's fat cells. I did that twice. I did one shot in the ass. I did one shot in the leg. And that was like 2 months apart from each other. I never needed steroids. It was just do pyramid sets and you'll get strong. You get really strong. You'll regret it. Would you box that Liver King? Yeah, I would. I'd fight fucking Jake Paul and Logan Paul on the same fucking night. I'd box both of them in the same fucking night. Yes, I would. On my kids. Yeah, absolutely. You think these heavyweights see how slow they are? What do you see how fast this heavyweight is? You see me throwing heavy hands and shit at the end of my workouts and shit. What do you see me hit the mitts and all that shit? Even though that doesn't hit back, you know what I mean? They don't hit back, heavy bags, something like that. That's why I don't put videos out there of me hitting heavy bags. Because I know some cute pricks are going to say, the heavy bag don't hit back. No shit, motherfucker. All you need is Jones and Khabib to hang out with you when you travel all over Russia to be completely safe and get the best services at restaurants. Well, John, you know what? Roy Jones Jr. lives in fucking Russia, bro. They love him over there. I've been 100% natural blood and sweat my whole 44 years of my life, except rice powder. Yeah, I did a lot of supplements too. Same with me. Anabolic steroids to me is anabolic steroid to me. Yeah, it's carbs. That's what gives you energy to train. Protein is how you build muscle. Hey, if you eat a gram of protein per pound you weigh, so say if you weigh 200 pounds, you eat 200 grams of protein a day, you're gonna grow. if you lift heavy weights. If you do pyramids, you start out light with your first set, 4 sets of everything, right? You go light, heavier, heaviest, then back down to light and rep out. And every week you'll get stronger. That's called pyramid sets. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go read Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia. It's like that. It's like that thick. It's like thicker than the yellow pages, and it's yellow just like the yellow pages. We know you a savage, Bobby. Thanks, Ken. Well, you guys see me do these little workouts for like a couple hours to motivate people during the shutdown. You see me throw 1,000 punches, right? You see me smoke a weed, and I'm not saying I'm out of breath. I can't do 1,000 punches. I can only do 700, or I can only do 500. There's no excuses. I don't have cardio problems. I run fucking all week long. I always run. I run before workouts. I run after workouts. I'll never lose. I'll never lose. I'll never lose. I've always had that mindset. I'll never fucking lose. You're a savage too, Ken, though. We know you're a savage. I know Pulse has been training. Pulse has been training. Roy's have to do something. Otherwise, why would people take him? Well, I'll tell you one thing, Pulse. They make you heal quicker. That's why amino acids are so important, because they make you heal quicker. Not as quick as steroids do, but quicker than you would heal if you didn't. Pulse, I've been to prison. I've been to state prison. I was in juvie, right? I was in prison for kids, and then I was in prison for adults. I seen guys in there that just ate the fucking shitty prison food, right? And get huge just from lifting weights every fucking day. All it is train very hard, eat healthy if you can, right? Repeat, rest, repeat. It's very simple. Bobby, a legit Boston Savage. Well, it's public record, and like you can look at Robert George Neal III. Robert George Neal III. Make sure you don't get my father, Junior. I'm the third. And you'll see my record. And then, that's why I always tell people that talk cute online. No one ever talks cute on here, but, in the animal room way back in the days, go check my record. Make sure you know who you're fucking with, man, because I might just show up at your front fucking door. Bobby, you got used to OT running from the law growing up. Yeah, a lot of running, bro. A lot of running. Hey, we'd run like 100 deep. All of us would run at the same time, 100, 150, 200, 400 sometimes. And I'm not even exaggerating, Ken. I'm not even exaggerating, brother. I'm thinking about taking high as HGH. You mean human growth hormones as soon as I turn 40. I'm 52, Pulse, and I still train like a savage. But you told me, I think you told me that you might need to do those. Yeah, you were telling me. I won't say nothing, but you feel like you might need some extra testosterone, right? Yeah, everyone feels that way. In the beginning when they start training, but after a week or two or a month, whatever the fuck it is, everyone's a little bit different. You look forward to training. Yeah, but I'm losing gains. The older I get, I deserve it. Pulse, I'm not saying there's nothing against it. I would not say, I'm going to be honest, my favorite fights are fighting roid heads, because you can see punches coming from a mile away, and they don't take them that well. The steroids only help you heal quicker. They don't make you fight better. And I know you know that, Pulse. I know you're not an idiot, brother. The roids help you heal quicker, and they make you grow faster. And that's it. Yeah, if you feel like you deserve a shortcut, I agree, bro. Like, you know what's right for you, bro. Pulse Reloaded. I might take HGH too when I'm like 55. If I notice my man boobs are sagging, well, don't you have to take estrogen for that, Ken? You know what? My stepfather never took estrogen when he was doing, I used to shoot him up every week in the ass when he was doing a cycle. And he didn't take no estrogen. And after a couple of years, when he stopped taking them, He has man boobs right now. He has man boobs. I'm thinking about getting testosterone every 2 weeks from my primary care doctor. It all depends if your body needs it or not. Some men don't. Like I don't have no problem training. Some men don't lose a lower testosterone in their body after 50 too much, or so don't need a shape. Yeah, a lot of people don't need it. He's right. Giving Roy's advice special podcast would be a good idea for you, Bobby. Once in a while, do a special Q&A on steroids. You know what? I could do that, brother, but I don't know a lot about roids. I know a lot of people that took them. All I do know is people get addicted to them like drugs, and it ruins their liver, and they end up dying young anyways. HGH or testosterone treatments won't kill you, and that's done by a doctor, and it's really low amounts, but it'll boost your testosterone. Ken, I got another channel where I'm talking about addiction and stuff with Rizzo, Maki Rizzo. He starts with me Sunday, so we're gonna do it together and talk to people and hopefully help people with the addiction problem because that fentanyl is killing people out there. Killed like 70, 80 of my friends, savages too, pro fighters, animals. My brother's out there 23 years right now, still doing it. I worry about it every day. I know I'm going to get that call someday. You know what I mean? I tell him all the time. I lost a lot tougher people than you, Keith, my younger brother. I tell him all the time. It ain't going to kill me. I go, oh, okay. It ain't going to kill you. It ain't going to kill you. Okay. Giving Roy's advice. You know, that might be a good idea. You know, it could be a good idea. It's got to be a mindset. I used to bench 350 and could sprint the 40-yard dash in 5 seconds flat. Damn, dude, when I was in elementary, that was my thing. Gift was speed and explosiveness pulse. I got 415 on the bench, all natural, right? My goal was 315 or 350. That was my goal. Once I got past that, 415 or 405, 5 times, 225, 30, 40 times, and deadlifts 1,000 pounds. And that was in prison. No roids, no nothing. And I was only doing deadlifts for 2 months or a little less than 2 months. I got all the way up to 1,000 pounds or 900 plus pounds. We couldn't fit no more 45s on the fucking on the bar. So we put like 10s, 5s, and 2.5s, and that was it. Where you could put fit the hooks on and keep it there. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of weight. But lifting that 900 plus pounds or whatever the fuck it was, wasn't hard. Wasn't hard. The all weightlifting is pulse is it's just like fighting. It's all technique. It's doing everything correctly. And I'm sure you know this. If you were benching 350, I know you know this. Ken's a pretty. You ever see that profile picture of Ken right there? It's a pretty big kid. Pretty big fucking kid. Now he looks like he's shredded from fishing. Shredded. Like you don't need to look big. You don't need to look big to be an animal. You want to be shredded. You want to be lean and mean. I'm telling you right now. Being big is it's a curse. It's a curse in a fight. In a fight, I mean. Unless you get paid to be a model, or you go to Mr. Olympia like Gane or Arnold or Dorian Yates or any of those savages. Frank Colombo, Lou Ferrigno. Talk to you later, boy. I gotta go back to all right, Ken. Peace, brother. What are Psalms? Can anybody explain them? What are Psalms? What are Psalms? What are Psalms, Pulse? Can you explain the acronym, what Psalms means? And then if you tell me what it is, then I might be able to tell you what they are. Because I was taking supplements when I was a young teenager. Animal packs, like, protein drinks all the time, all that shit. I still take supplements. What are some? I'm trying to think what are some. I think they're like steroids. Uh, I know HGH, human growth hormones. I know. I know. I know oil-based steroids. I know water-based steroids to get bulky. Uh, Oil-based is the shred. I don't think I've ever heard of SARMs, brother. I wish I could answer that question for you, brother. I don't Google nothing. You know what I mean? Unless I got to do something with my pulse, with the slides and shit. And now that I know how to do these, now I know how to do videos and stuff now. So I'm gonna be able to do some really good documentaries now, like long documentaries. I gotta get those 1,000 subscribers because I'm what's it called? Monetized on every podcast app. I just gotta get monetized on YouTube, and then it's all good. This fucking million card is on the fucking charts this week. And every fucking fight card this whole month is on the charts. That's what's gonna give people money right there. I actually got a buzz too. I know your work hours, brother. I remember you were telling me, brother. Have a good night at work, my friend. Ken, I hope you have a blessed rest of your day. Same with you, Paul. Thanks for joining. Like, share, subscribe, please, man. You never hear me say that, but I gotta start saying it. I gotta hustle. Oh yeah, so check it out, guys. Real quick. Ken, I should have shown you this earlier. This is a new light. So I got new lights. I got, uh, I invested in more technology every year I do it, and I'm going to be able to better visuals for people. You know what I mean? And better, I just keep getting better at this. It gets easier and easier for me. You know what I mean? But so I'm going to go through this now one more time. We got Bo Nickel versus Jamie Pickett, who I like. I'm going to take Bo Nickel in this. Minus 1,600 or minus 1,400. It's plus 850 something. Well, listen, that's going to change by Saturday. We all know it. And we'll see who the money's coming in on. Plus 145 for Jalen Turner. I think that's a live dog, even though I like Cameron in this fight. I kind of like Jalen Turner because he has that 5-inch reach and he can throw those fucking hands, both of them. He throws really good kicks. This could be a live dog right here. Cameron is fucking plumb for anybody. And so is Turner for anybody. That's going to be a good fight. This is the fight everyone's wondering about right here. This is going to be a war. Oh, Shavkat. Jeff Neal. I like it, Jeff Neal, a lot. This has happened almost 80% or 90% of the fights. I like both fighters. I might have to go a shotgun on this because of your wrestling. Jeff Neal, you got great hands, heavy hands. I think this is Shavkat's hottest fight to date in the UFC. I think you're his hottest fight with the heaviest hands and the heaviest kicks and the IQ. Even though your wrestling ain't elite, it's good enough. You know what I mean? And you do get up. You do get up. Minus 500 heavy favorite. That's going to change. It could go up higher to 1,000. All the money could be coming in on Shavkat, or it could be coming in on the Jeff Neal. He's a live dog because he can definitely win this fight. Odds are Shavkat's going to win. You know what I mean? But Jeff Neal can definitely win this fight. Oh shit! Here we go again. That tattoo on the side, on this side with that gun, the AR-15 or 45, whatever the fuck. That's a fucking. Any woman that has that on the side of their body, full clips, click. If you're gonna pull it, make sure you use it and don't hit no fucking innocent motherfuckers. Don't hit kids or fucking women and children or elderly people. Make sure you don't even have to use a gun. Hopefully, you don't have to use a gun. But make sure you have one in your house so you can protect your family. Minus 25. I have a funny feeling that's going to go up to around minus 1,000, maybe even higher. Grasso will win this fight. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I think Shevchenko is going to come out after that flat performance last time. I think she's going to remind people how good she really is. She really is that good. But Grasso is tough. I love my Mexican fucking savages down there. I really do. There's the fight. I've been waiting for this for 3+ years. Right around 3 years. A little over 3 years. Jon Jones beats all heavyweights easily. I've been saying that since he vacated the light heavyweight belt. I said he's a natural heavyweight already. He's going to fucking make it look easy. He's going to make it look easy. And I really believe he's going to shut down everything Gane does. I think he's going to beat him in striking. Jones's kicks are 10 times better than Gane's kicks. He's got 10 times more kicks, 10 times more axe kicks, question mark kicks. Even though Gane's a kickboxer in Muay Thai, Jones got better kicks. Jones just evolves and evolves every fight since he was since the beginning. He just evolved. And he comes from great teams. Look at his two brothers. Both got Super Bowl fucking rings. You know what I mean? Think about it. Think about that one. Jon Jones, I believe, beats every heavyweight that he fights. Even if he has a bellyache or hurts his back, the Russian that comes in there is going to get a lesson too. Even Khabib's father said, no one beats Jon Jones at heavyweight either. That's what Khabib's father said. And you know what? I knew this myself because I understand fighting. But I already knew Jon Jones is superior. Mindset, he's always fought hard guys. He's always fought legends. And, he's always fought scary guys. And he's always made it look easy. It was like a man amongst boys. And he had to go up to heavyweight. You're 200 plus. If you're 200 pounds or 201 pounds, you're a fucking heavyweight. You see that picture up there of Muhammad Ali up there wearing plug? He was 180 or 192 pounds when he dropped Sonny Liston up in that picture. When he dropped up there, he was like 240 pounds, Sonny Liston. All right? Size don't mean shit. You want to be lean and mean. You want to have speed, movement, head movement off the center line, just a half inch or an inch. That's it. Or slip under and slip and rip. Go to the body, go to the head, go to the solar plexus. You know what I mean? Honestly. But that's going to wrap this card up. The main card. Look at all these prelims and early prelims and prelims. I'm going to go over those tomorrow and the next day. It's going to be Jon Jones week, man. Like, I cannot go. I cannot go with any other card except for this. Oh yeah. So anyway, Jake Paul Sunday. Listen, Jake Paul. When you fought a boxer that's boxing since 7 years old, like I said this so many times, I said this. I offered you all to lose 100 times. You go back and look at 600 plus videos. I offered you and Logan Paul out. I'd fight you both in the same time, in the same night, in a boxing ring. All right, because I've already boxed. I boxed for charities, all that shit. I could have went pro, but got offered a lot more money in the union, $120,000 a year to be a boss. And when you have a daughter and you have a wife, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? Boxing doesn't pay nothing until you start, moving up the ladder, and that takes a little time. But look at this fucking card, man. This card is off the fucking charts. 285 is off the charts. See, this is the city, people. See the skyscraper? Stand tall like a skyscraper all the time, people. That's what you got to do. Stand tall. Never take shit from nobody. Never. No one can judge you. So that's the card. We got co-main, the main. What's going on? Get that fight. Get that fight. These fucking. The first fight on the main after that, then Bo Nickel. I think Bo Nickel is no hype job. I mean, the way he went through those fucking submissions, that last fight, he threw a couple really good combinations with his hands. Then he got the guy to the ground. He transitioned to 3 different submissions and submitted him with the third one because he couldn't get the other 2. See how quick he transitioned? He's a real deal, and he's only getting better. So he even said, American fighters got to step the fuck up. That's what he said, and I agree. Infinity %. Forever, Americans got to show the fuck up. Can't be fucking getting too comfortable, Americans, man, because people are laughing at us out there. They're not laughing at me because I'm a fucking savage. I'm not being conceited. I'm convinced. I know what I've been through in my life. I'm 52 fucking years old. I lived through the violent fucking eras. You younger people, nah. You don't live through no violence. Nothing. You guys have no fucking clue. And it's nothing against you because I wanted my kids, I baby my kids too, but they both turned out to be very good young adults. You know what I mean? So I have a lot of faith in this generation. I do, because you guys got brains. You know what I mean? And that's more important than anything. Don't get in the trouble I got into when I was younger. Don't get in the trouble that everyone else gets into. Learn from your peers. You know what I mean? Listen to the positive people. You know what I mean? Misery needs company out there, younger people, 30 and under. All right? Even in your 30s, be smart. Evaluate every situation. Evaluate every situation. Because halls of justice are pain and greed. If you don't have good lawyers, if you don't know people, it's a long wait. About 3 years to go to fucking trial. And then what if you're innocent? Just be smart. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Because you can live by the sword, but you will die by the pen. I promise you. I've been there. I've done that. And some. So I'm very, very, very lucky. Very lucky. I got 20-year clock-in, 2 years of serve when I was 19. Split sentence. No 18 years of parole. You know why? Because I tried to fucking listen to Marines. You know what the guy said there, the recruiter? We're not giving you an AR-15 because my record, violence. You know what I mean? Armed robbery, assault bags with a dangerous weapon, shot put. You know, after I knocked out a grown man as a teenager, I kick him in the head, kick him in the ribs, right? This is how stupid, right? I already rolled their eyes behind their heads, right? And then they're on the ground. Now I'm kicking them in the fucking head. So the past 20 years or whatever, any fight I get into, or, I got to pull someone's card, someone gets IQ, right? Now, when I hit people, I see their eyes roll behind their head. I grab the back of their necks, so they don't bang their head off the fucking curb or something. And then I slap them in the face and wake them up. They say, you want to talk shit now? I'm like, no, I don't got no problem. Hey, white boys can fight. I don't know what the fuck people think out there. City white boys can fight. Trust me. Dude, listen, it's not about race. It's Wu-Tang forever. You know what I mean? That's the era I come from, brother. I come from the 80s before Wu-Tang. But Wu-Tang changed the game. They changed the game. RZA, people should be thanking RZA. They really should. No bullshit. But people, I gotta set this thing up. This hooks up to the computer. It's better I gotta put my new green screen over this side. So I changed my whole fucking studio around. And I want to give you people better visuals and shit. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna start doing documentaries. Like if you see the the 4 M's, it's not MMA. It's elite boxing, MMA. It is MMA, right? It's elite boxing, elite MMA, epic music, epic marijuana strains instead of C cannabis strains or sticky buds, right? Pot. You want me to call it pot? People would be like, what the fuck is pot? Right? So, yeah, that's old school, right? But so that's why I figure in motivation, because I do at the end of my workouts, I put a clip out there just to motivate Americans and internationally, just to motivate people. Get out there and sweat every day, people. Get out there, sweat. You'll feel really good about yourself. And here's the other thing about physical: hard physical work, training will make your mental so much better, make you so much more on point. On point. Smoke weed is the best thing for fucking inflammation. Don't smoke weed if you're young. You never smoke weed. If you have a problem with drugs or alcohol or anything like that, weed always helped me. It still does to this day. And it's never hurt my cardio. Never. I train like a savage every single fucking day. So 6 days a week. So it's never hurt my cardio. Never hurt my cardio. Cigarettes will hurt your cardio. Pot will hurt your cardio. But everyone's a little bit different. Everyone's wired a little different. So it could fuck with some people. That might not fuck with you. Like it doesn't fuck with me. You know? Who knows? But have a blessed day out there, people. Blessed night. Blessed afternoon, wherever you are on the globe. I want to thank everyone for jumping in there. Paul, thanks for jumping in there. Karen, Shero, all the people I seen in there, like jumping in and out. I see a lot of people. Here's the thing: I don't care how many people come on live, but I'd like it to get bigger and bigger and bigger, like it always does. But I get a lot of views. That's all that matters to me. Like 1,500. I got 1,500 hours of watch time on YouTube in the past 365 days. So this year I'll double that and I'll get monetized. So subscribe and like, people, because my work ethic's off the charts, and I put 6 days of our content in there every Tuesday through Saturdays, and sometimes I even do more than that. Yes, I did Motivate Mondays. I did Motivation Mondays, just to motivate some people out there. If I'm 52 and I train for 2 hours, 3 hours, why can't you do it? You know what I mean? And I got fucking serious injury. I still do it. You see how I move, right? Yeah, I'm in pain when I'm moving like that, but I can do it for a long, long, long time because it's just the mental aspect. I'm not going to let it bother me. You can't let it bother you. Tough times don't last. People do, people. All right? Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Time heals all wounds. It really does. I know it's easier said than done. See that money? If you go right here, if you go right there to John Jones, and you go right there to Shevchenko, and you go right here, Shavkat, even though I like Jeff Neal. This one's going to be tough to pick. I think he's a live dog. I think Turner's a live dog, even though Gamrot's a savage. I think Bo Nichols is favored for a reason, and I think he's the real deal. But here's the other thing, people, real quick, before I jet. I still got all these fights to go through. Cody Garbrandt all the way down. So 9 more fights I'm going to go through tomorrow, the next day. So Jake Paul, real quick. I was talking about Jake Paul and Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury's been boxing since he was 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. He spars with Tyson Fury 12 rounds. I knew he's not an elite boxer, Tommy Fury. He doesn't need to be. He makes plenty of money as a fucking reality star, whatever the fuck. But he's a good boxer. And Jake Paul, you have nothing to be ashamed of. I respect your hustle. I've offered you out so many times. I know I'm not a huge person on YouTube. I just started this shit 2 years ago. I didn't even know about this shit, really, about creating and all this shit. But I learned it, and I'm going to keep doing it. I have a passion for it. Podcasting, creating, motivation, talking. And I got another channel and another podcast. That I already started, but Sunday I got a partner that's going to do it with me on Sundays. We're going to help some other people out there. So it's all about giving back. And very passionate about fighting. Elite boxing, elite MMA, Muay Thai, all of it. Bare knuckle fighting, fuck it. BKFC, all of it. It's all controlled by them. No one gets in trouble. No one goes to prison. No one goes to jail. No one goes to county. No one goes nowhere. Everyone just gets the glory, and there's honor and there's respect after, and that's what it's all about, people. So, Jake Paul, you got nothing to be ashamed of. I respect your hustle. You made a lot of money. Uh, think about that one. Like, no one's ever done that. Disney kid, a kid from Disney World. It's like Drake. It's like Drake, a gangster rapper. He's a gangster rapper. It's a Disney kid. Look at Rick Ross. He's a fucking ex-CEO, ex-sheriff, CEO for a jail or a county, and he's a gangster rapper. How the fuck does that even fucking compute? A lot of fakes out there, man. All right, people. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed afternoon. Have a blessed night, or whatever the case may be, wherever you are in this world. Shout out to all my international friends, Kiwi out there, Gary out there, so many others. If I'm missing your names, it's nothing personal. I'm just there's too many years. I can't remember all the years. But peace off, my people, locals. Keep your chin up, and no worrying, people. Don't worry. Everything always works out as long as every action has a reaction. So try to figure something out. Use your brain, and everything will work out. I'll leave with a track. I'll leave with a track. Why not? Let me see if this one. Yes, it does work. What do you mean? Shoot me. We got that's the mouth. I don't give a crap. I sleep, roll up with a trap. Big drop. Big only two hands. Big muscle was damn. Go back, I kick your hands. Big back. So she gets smacked. I only 100 beers in the trap. I didn't know 100 years in the max. Back. I thought that one ran. Go pull up in the bed on the corners. Then I go in the fan. Front jack. I'm up his back. I ain't with the taking the man when I go to him. I'm leaving the jail. Fuck that. All of the money is fake. Once he did it, you all I have no more. She was back in the front of the place. Real talk. Are you trying to keep feeling my waist? I'm wrong with this guy. Put them back and I'm taking them in the face. And I'm beating them. Yeah, rob for this shit. If I can't get rob for this shit. I'm like, let's get rob for this shit. You're doing shit to this time for this shit. He's all the way back like a popular. I'm going to your block. You shut up. I be trying to catch money for talking. I'm jumping in best of your death in the pockets. That's the right in the right. Don't run a block. Let me see if I can bring another. Fucking we get the crazy full of money. Can't get past the music, bro. Bitch. Bitch. Shit good. Little fuck nigga. Bitch.